Boom. We're good.
No, it's gonna
Boom.
talk.
Okay.
Boom goes the mic.
Let's see. On the last episode of Dungeons and Dragons,
Yeah.
the trio had successfully were negotiating with the pack of jackal wares, and they were debating on what to do next when they were ambushed by the were rat who had attempted to rob them on the trade route before. And things didn't go so well for Dirk Gently, who was almost killed and cursed by the were rat curse. Uh, they had to return back to the were jackals, the only people they knew who knew anything about were curses. And their solution was to curse Dirk with the were jackal curse. And conceivably, two curses would cancel each other out, or the were jackal curse would beat out the were rat curse, and they could cure the were jackal curse. And Dirk was very, very close to dying, and he just barely made it through. After that, they managed to take a few odd jobs around the city, including guarding a tomb that was being ransacked and desecrated between some rival noble house in Boulder's Gate. And that allowed them to get enough money to purchase the real books from the Jackalware pack. And now, with the books in hand, they have boarded a ship and will be making their way back to Candlekeep. They figured with the were rat still at large, they figured they better steer clear of their previous hunting ground.
But we're coming for you, where rat. We'll get him at some point.
Oh,
Mushika.
that's right. I probably shouldn't dictate what you guys are actually doing, but
that's true. We got on that ship to go back, and then we actually had 4 books, right?
yes, you have 4. You have one more than what they were asking for, including the Dark Hunger.
Should have stolen the
Which is
fifth.
all that I'm reading at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of think maybe you're right. Maybe we should have stolen the 5th one. Hey, did we keep that idol of Orcus?
Was there an Idol of Orcus?
That's how we knew that they were bad.
Oh, I mean, they had like
They had like
the
a little.
Orcus cultist. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they just had like a design on their shirt that you were like,
Oh.
oh yeah, that's definitely Orcus shirt, Orcus robes.
I must have picked it up at the mall. One of those shirts.
One of those shirts.
We
That's
got rid of a whole bunch of stuff, right? And we're pretty much broke, right? I gotta.
yes, you sold a whole bunch of stuff in order to
You
afford
had
these,
and gave away
these
your
full
money.
books.
Yeah, I don't remember how much money we had left, so I'm just gonna put myself to 0 and get rid of the money that I got from that.
No,
dead orc.
you had, according to my what I listened to, we both I think got 3 gold, and Adam has
Okay.
4, and that's all we have left.
Yep.
All right, good.
Because we
I
had
just
10
wanted to make
gold
sure I
left
didn't-
over, and I was like, let's
Yeah.
give more of it to Adam, and he said, let's split it equally, but then we couldn't, so Adam got 1 more gold. So
All right,
we're
I
pretty
just want to make
broke.
sure I hadn't updated my money. That's my fault. Sorry to interrupt. Look, I'm saying we just killed a rat. You know,
Well, I mean, you do have a pressing concern, which is the
The
body
revival
of
Matreus.
Matreus
Yeah. So
and the preservation of your village.
Oh
I
my
mean,
Yeah,
you
it's
could
my
stick
fault.
around and go on a bloody vengeance spree looking for this were rat in Boulder's Gate if you wanted to.
You know, that might have been the path if Toots had died. But since he's
No,
alive,
Toots is alive, although
yeah.
keeps having recurring nightmares now about a jackal and a rat fighting each other. Sometimes the rat is gigantic and the jackal is tiny, and sometimes the rat is, normal size and the jackal is huge, and sometimes they're the same size. It just keeps happening.
There's that
You know what's
old
bugging
elf
me?
saying.
Hey, who said that's a nightmare?
You know what's bugging
I,
me, Cole? The fact that we got jumped in the middle of the street and you didn't like warn me. Like that's your whole job, dude.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't see him.
I, you know,
Also, I was trying to follow your conversation to
oh
decide
yeah.
whether you.
Did you get anybody to make a deal while we were, walking around Baldur's Gate doing weird jobs? Anyway,
You wanted me to leave you to go find someone to make a deal with an imp?
I mean, I figured that you weren't, watching out for us, which is why we got jumped, and so maybe, you got a deal done in the meantime.
No, 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 boss. Sorry.
I'll
Okay,
say,
well,
don't be too hard on the imp. They even got to jump on an elf.
yeah, that seems like a big thing to accomplish in life, I guess.
Also,
Really,
Toots, there's an old elvish saying inside all of us, there is a jackal and a rat fighting. And sometimes the jackal wins and sometimes the rat wins.
now here's something I forgot about. I just found it in my backpack. The rival coin that I
Oh,
stole
yes.
from somebody.
Oh, I think it was you found it in the
Oh,
extra dimensional mansion.
oh, that's right. So
Boy, let's get some of that
only a
spaghetti.
single use item? Because it says one charge. Is that right?
Yes. So it is a charge that is used up, but it does recharge
Oh,
every day at dawn.
I see. Okay. I see. Okay, I gotta use that. And now what I'm wondering is, can that trigger, if I hit myself, can that trigger absorb elements? Let me see.
Sure, but
No,
like
it
It
you're
absorb.
wasting a whole action potentially doing damage to yourself. Although
No,
I
no,
think it
no.
does psychic damage, doesn't it?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
yes,
right.
so you
But it
cannot
only does
absorb psychic damage with absorb elements.
right,
but
but it only
but for
does it if I
you,
fail.
this is good. It's a good way to attack from afar. And
Right.
if you want to do a little bit of synergy, I do have something that I do have a spell called Bless, where I can bless up to 3 creatures within range. So whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw, target adds 1d4 to the attack roll or save. So I can buff you up if you do if you
Okay.
decide to use it. And I
Right,
think
because
here's one
I've
thing.
never intentionally damaged myself, right? But I'm just wondering if I had prefaced it with absorb elements, it's psychic damage, so it doesn't work. So, but then if I roll it and it hits tails, if it would absorb that, but it can't.
Oh, yes, I suppose if
But
absorb elements did absorb psychic damage,
yeah,
that you could use it like that. Although,
right.
unfortunately, it does not.
And the one thing I will say is,
But everything
if
is. Sorry, go ahead.
sorry, I was just going to say, if we get into combat, let's hopefully not rush into it because there's so many things I feel like we can do before jumping into it. Like the rival coin's a good example because it's within 60 feet, so it's a little bit of a longer range. We've got other things we can prep before we get into combat. So if we get
And
into
is
combat, let's buff ourselves first.
yeah, and is item use like that an action?
Yes. To use the coin via magic action.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, so you're on the boat and you are traveling down the coast past the Cloakwood down to Candlekeep. And as you're going through that little archipelago, past that archipelago, uh, inside, suddenly,
Oh, can I, while you're doing your shift, Rob, make myself look like the rich guy that from Baldur's Gate constantly, just constantly.
okay. Well, I mean,
I don't know if you're switching maps, but
the
just as
the
a
crew.
little.
I'm switching them out. The crew is a little put off that.
Ever since we've left, like I just don't want to get jumped by Mushika, so I just want to look like some other random witch dude
Oh,
walking around
okay.
town, kind of a thing. Sorry.
No worries. But if Musica did show up again, they'd probably be able to figure it out from
Yeah,
Dirk
well,
and
I didn't
Rayon.
say I'm smart. I just said that I'm doing this.
No worries.
Unless you're pretending to not know us the entire trip. Also, it'd be wild if the were rat was stowing away.
Anyway, so you are coming along the coast, and all of a sudden, uh, before you make it to even, the break in uh, the waves, the boat suddenly gets snagged on something. It just like stops very suddenly. In fact, I'm gonna say everyone make uh, a reflex saving throw, or sorry, strength saving throw.
Not acrobatics.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, I
Are you good?
guess sure.
Hey, you're the
Uh,
you're the dungeon master. I'm rolling
yeah.
strength. I have 14.
All right. Uh, so it was 14. Dirk did a 18. Nice.
Oh,
Uh,
and if I
Arios.
and I'm the strongest. If only I could have used athletics.
Well, sometimes that's just the way the dice roll. You happen to be um, leaning casually, uh, awkwardly, and the sudden shift caught you off guard.
Damn these human-made boats!
And one of the crewmates, actually, I should probably add the crewmates, don't I? Shouldn't I? Browser. Uh,
We've never needed crewmates before. It's a deep cut TNG quote for anybody out there.
oh, they don't just have sailor. Okay.
Does anybody else know there's a hole in this boat?
Yeah, we've been
The
bailing water
mast?
out the whole ship. Come on. Haven't you noticed?
It's Dirk shaped. Check it out.
It's been days of just taking buckets and scooping
Bail.
water out.
Have you not been helping? What the heck, Dirk?
My mage hand has been
Oh, well.
helping. Don't worry.
Well, I'm just going to say that the crew is mostly going to be inconsequential to this encounter. But one of them is looking
Lazy
over the side and
bastards.
goes, "There's a net. It's caught in a net."
Cold,
And that is
cold
suddenly when some crazy fish people jump up the side.
Oh,
Came to the wrong boat. My wife's a pescatarian.
I mean, is that like, are these fish or are they people at this point? Like, is it cannibalism or it's pescatarianism?
They got scales.
She's both.
Had for both teams.
The cannibals and the pescatarians. That was a wild World Series, actually.
All right. I will say roll initiative. or I will auto roll initiative because I keep forgetting how this happens.
And Cole's in it too.
Oh yes, and Cole.
Useless. Why he didn't tell me that there was a net in the water, I don't know.
Cole.
I desperately wish we had
Um,
that feature on Roll20. Roll everyone's initiative for them and then put them in order. Oh my goodness, that would literally shave like 10 minutes off
Oh yeah.
every session.
Okay. Okay. Oh, they all roll die.
Ah, poop.
All right. Kurotoa A is going to move up. 1, 2, 3, 4. He shall stab you with his spear. Actually, no, he gets advantage, doesn't he? Because you're prone.
Yep, I'm on the ground.
That is a hit. You are on the ground. You take 6 damage.
Creature. Okay.
This one is going to. Okay, yes. So this one tosses a net on Orion. Orion, can I get a what is this? Dexterity saving throw.
I'm okay with this one actually. I like nets. Let's stay here.
Oh,
Well,
great.
glad to hear that you like nets. You are now restrained. Mark you with this blue ring.
All right, Dirk, it's up to you against these
Uh,
damnable fish creatures.
This one is going to throw its net on Dirk.
Boss.
Dirk, dexterity saving throw.
Huzzah.
Oh, thank
Oh.
goodness.
I throw the net back on you.
Nice one.
Basically, what happens is that you, it's almost like you don't even move, and the net like falls around you. Like,
Plus
huh?
3. I'm mage hand.
And then D is going to run up and dab. And that, is a crit. So, do a little more damage. So that's 6, 7 damage to Orion.
Ow. Ow. Gosh, I keep forgetting that this hurts.
All right, and then we are back at Dirk. Dirk, did you want to exchange your initiative order with someone else in your party?
I do not. I am angry, and I need to stab some things. Plus, I want to try out some.
Okay. Something important that I need to inform you about spellcasting is that you casting spells typically requires that you have one hand free, either to pizza's here, either to hold your arcane focus or to reach into your bag, into your spell components bag, and grab your spell components, like bits of twine and bat guano and that sort of thing. So if you have 2 hands with 2 daggers, you can't cast spells.
Gotcha. Well, I'm in a stabby mood right now, so good. So I'm just gonna
That's
go.
the spirit.
I'm going to do. And can I do sneak attack on these bad boys?
You could, if you target the letter A,
Yeah.
number A. If you target number A,
I'm going after number A. It's your day.
your ally is next to it, so you don't get advantage, but you can get sneak attack damage.
Okay, here we go. Dagger number 1.
That is a hit.
Take that. And then
6 damage.
I don't know if there's a way I can. Oh yeah, down here. What do you know? That's sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
And then here's dagger number 2. Oh wait.
Oh, you have another sneak attack die. Nice.
Yeah, I just found that.
The second one is a miss.
Yeah. And then I'm going to disengage
Okay.
and come over here by the mast. And I think that's it for me.
Okay. Oreos, you are on the ground still.
All right, so even though I bragged about reading the new books, it costs half of my speed to stand up, not an actual
Yes,
action,
correct.
right?
Not an
Got it.
actual
Okay.
action.
I got confused because I was reading third edition for no reason. So
Just to confuse yourself.
just to get mixed up. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do anything too fancy. I think I'm just going to stand up, and I think I am going to attack Kuatoa A. I'm going to use the Lance of Divine Favor.
Are you going to use the minor action to activate the spell ability of the lance, or?
Yes, I have 6 of 6 charges, so
Okay.
I will activate it, which will do an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit. So let's see if I hit. 20.
That's a hit.
Oh, let's do this. Okay, and then I think I have to roll the 1d4 separately.
Get him.
Yeah, so you run that fish through. It is a fish kebab.
From the heart of hell I stab at thee.
Let's eat it.
It's all
And Cole's
yours.
like, this doesn't even remotely look like hell.
Yeah, well.
O'Brien. Oh, thanks, honey. You
Um,
are up next.
so what's it take to get this net off of me?
So you can make a athletic. Sorry. Oh, spicy. All right, you can make an athletics check.
Try and get out of it, or could I have? Would there be any way of Cole helping me get out of it
He would also have to make an athletics check.
to get it off of me?
Yeah.
And being restrained, how does that affect my spellcasting ability?
So you can still cast spells. However, your speed is 0, so you cannot move.
Yep.
Any attack rolls that you make have disadvantage, and any attack rolls against you have advantage. Also, you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Um. Well, this is annoying, isn't it, Cole? I will cast Hex on Kuatoa D, and then so that uses that, and then he said attack rolls are at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to get out of this before I can do anything. Yeah, well, screw it. Cole, get this stupid net off of me. And I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna try and hit him with Eldritch Blast. I'll roll that at disadvantage, I guess.
Mm-hmm. You got it, boss.
Yeah, I know. So that is a 19 and a 15 to hit.
The 15 hit.
Okay, and that will deal 7 damage.
7 damage.
And he will be pushed 10 feet away from me with repelling blast.
Oh, nice.
Eldritch invocation there, which at least makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. I can't do anything else this turn as Orion. I'll have to wait for movement until Cole tries to get this thing off of me, and he is.
Doesn't he take extra damage from the hex?
Oh yeah, he does. Thank you. Good point. Good point. Good point. Hex is what, 1d6 if I remember right. I'll just
1d6.
come on, roll the dice. Thank you. I completely forgot. That was the whole point of putting that thing on there. 1 point of damage. Great.
Well, it's a non-zero amount.
Yep.
All right, Cole. He's like, "You got it, boss. Just a minute. Let me try."
You're not a good lookout. You're not a good net retrieval. Well, okay, that's not fair. I know you warned us when we were in the woods that the were-rat was there, which is kind of why the were-rat came in after us later. So, I murdered all of her pets. Who keeps pet rats, anyways?
Wait, you're putting that on me?
No, not at all. That was actually a good thing you did.
Okay.
I'm just asking questions.
I'm just talking because at this point I'm stuck here, and that's unfortunate.
I know. You talk when you're nervous.
Yeah,
I figured that part out. Anyway, Cole has a -2 modifier to his strength check, and he does not succeed in getting the net off.
That's okay. It's better than me doing nothing.
It is still cool that
Right.
you were able to be in the net and zap the guy.
Yeah.
All right. Back at the top of the initiative order.
Oh, and I'll give that guy disadvantage on strength checks.
Oh, okay. And then up off the lip,
Oh, great. There's more of
the
them,
boat.
Cole.
This big guy gets up and he has his whip, and he sees that Oeiros has stabbed through one of his minions.
Yes, quite lustily.
Why is it both?
That lustily part in that move, but what do hobbits know? Hobbits know nothing of lust.
We know the smell of pipeweed and the cool autumn breeze. But
We do
the
a lot
lust
of
of battle? We're really into foot jobs.
So he is going to wave his staff made out of coral, and in the air, a bunch of water starts congealing into a sphere, but the water just starts looking like green and ugly looking, and he fires it at Oeiros.
Filthy.
And totally misses.
Disgusting.
And then, as a bonus action, he is going to cast Shield of Faith on Kurakoa C. Actually, no, he's going to do it on D. He's not looking to it, so he's going to put it on D. So that makes his AC 2 higher.
I'm
That's his
quite
turn.
familiar with the spell.
Kotoa B is going to stab at Orion.
No, really, you don't need to. This net is inconvenient enough.
Oh.
All right, and he hits 7 damage.
How are you doing, chum?
Are you talking to the fish?
Oh, they will be, chum.
Go to a B or D or yeah, try to do it in order. C is going to chase after Dirk. He is actually going to make a melee unarmed attack. What is your AC, Dirk?
14.
14. Okay, so he misses. And then D is going to throw his spear at Orion in revenge. And that's a hit.
These beasts be rolling 20s.
Well, no, it's just because he has
Modifier.
He's got it's got advantage because he's still restrained by the net.
Oh, he threw it at me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, now that hurts a little more. Yeah, no. This is... Oh,
Good job
hold
at
on,
disarming him. This is how Oeiros will try to spin it.
And now we're back with Dirk.
All right. I can get 30 feet, and a box is 5 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
One. Okay. All right. Let's get stabbing on Kuatoa C here. That's C, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So This is.
Oh, what
I
happened? I
can't
may
use
have
my sneak
moved him
attack.
from combat for some reason. Sometimes.
Hmm. So I'm just gonna do my old 2 weapons. That should probably hit.
That's a hit. Yep. Although you do not get sneak attack damage.
Yeah. And here's dagger number 2.
Ooh.
Oh man, I click these too fast and it doesn't register them all. I just like click and then yeah.
All right.
And I want to disengage again, and
Mm-hmm.
then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So and that was 9 damage on C, and I think yeah, okay. There we
Okay.
go.
Oeiros.
All right, I'm gonna start with a. I'm gonna do my lay on hands bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Orion, how hurt are you?
he's looking pretty bloody. Pretty beat
He's at
up.
4.
Just getting stabbed and thrown spears at and stuff. It's not my favorite thing to have happen.
Okay, I'll give you 10 HP.
Oh. All right.
And then
Looking-
I want to save my divine smite.
So witnessing this, the leader starts blubbering words to the others, and then they all start looking in Oeiros' direction.
Great. Now I'm gonna stab through Koatoa B.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Let's
Well,
do it.
with reach, you can reach Kuatoa E.
Is E actually hurt?
Yeah, he just
Okay.
got stabbed by Dirk.
All right. I'll finish the job. Hopefully. Ugh. Damn.
Cool.
Nope.
Nope.
Well,
All right.
at least I healed Orion.
Orion,
You did good.
your turn.
One more action. What do I got for bonus actions here? Not much. All right. Let's Hmm. You know what? Let's. I'm gonna go ahead and burn a luck point and to get rid of my disadvantage and try and hit the Kuatoa whip with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Maybe knock him off the ship. That is an 18 to hit.
Oh yes, into the water.
Oops, not that.
Or
That
he'll.
would have been that would have been great, but he'll take 8 damage.
All right, 8 damage.
And Cole, can you try look, okay, you gotta it's get it off, get it over me, like you just gotta
He's
pick it
like
up.
he's like trying to lift the rope of the net, like he's doing the like full on stretch, like holding it up over his head, and it doesn't even lift it up over your leg.
You, Cole,
It's like
man,
getting
you
a
are
cat to do anything. Come on.
All
just
right,
And
here he goes. 11. He actually like grabs the rope and he grabs one of the net and he like runs up and over your shoulders. And he's like, no, da, 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 da,
it's
yeah,
well, you gotta go over my it's stuck on my face. Oh my gosh.
yeah. And he pulls it all the way over and he's like, and the net like collapses on top of him. And he's like, yeah, I did it, boss.
Wait, am I out of the net?
Yeah, you're out. He succeeded.
Oh, good. Is he in the net?
Kind of.
Yeah. Oh, thank goodness.
And then after splashing into the water, because the boat is not moving, the whip just splashes back up out of the water.
Oh my gosh, this.
did you not take the hint? You were not invited.
And one of the sailors is like, "What? He didn't drown?" And then everyone looks at him.
Ugh.
All right, let's see. So he is going to try that conjure slimy glob attack again. This time, Orion.
Oh, that hits.
Oh,
Yeah, I just got out of the net. Now I got a slime glob on me.
Ugh.
oh, 9 damage.
Ugh. That like negates my HP that I gave
Well,
you.
I would be out if you hadn't given me anything, I guess.
All right, and then that's his turn. Go to a B. Is going to follow the order that was last issued to him, which is to attack Oeiros. And he misses. Go to a C. Is actually going to stay where he is. And he's going to throw the net. Can I get a dexterity saving throw, Oeiros?
Yes. 15.
All right. You succeed. You dodge the net.
Thank goodness. I have
And
not been
then
rolling well.
D is going to move here, which still puts them within your threat range, so you don't get an attack of opportunity. And he will try to stab Oeiros, and he also misses. It also misses? It misses.
You tell me.
And I think that's all of them. But Dirk, it is now your turn.
All right, boys.
Get him in the
Wet.
fleshy bits.
He's gonna be a piece of sushi. Okay, hold on. We got this guy's hurting. The whip's over there whipping his ass. All right. I want to just stab people. Stab this fish. Stab to a D
Mhm.
with my first dagger, and I can get a sneak attack on this one. There's that one.
Ooh.
And
Very
there's...
nice.
Alright.
You are rolling well.
Sneak attack. Ooh, yummy.
11.
And now dagger number 2.
Oh,
that,
well,
that didn't kill
hold
him.
on.
Yep, sorry.
The first dagger gets him real good, right in the gills. You like pop up behind him as he's facing off against Oeiros, and your dagger just like goes in his gills. He's like, "Blah!" And he
Yum.
heals over and is dead. Orion, you get your
Yeah,
hex
I got
back.
nothing. You can,
Oh,
bonus
by the way, I keep forgetting. That does require concentration. Can you
Oh yeah, right.
roll
Me,
some?
I think I need like 2 or 3 of them, huh?
Yeah. Give me
Just
some
Constitution save, guys.
constitution. Yeah.
19.
All right. You're good.
Yeah.
I'll just have to remember to do it for each time that you take damage. But that one roll is fine.
Oh, okay. All right. No, I should remember as well. That's my bad. Good call.
All right, Oreiros, you're up.
Hold on. I'm still going, right?
Oh, sorry, you're Dirk. Right, you have another attack.
I have another attack, and I have a bonus action still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that'd be. Oh no, you're good. Sorry.
It's all good. In which case, I want to use steady aim,
Mm.
and flip the coin at the whip.
Oh. Okay.
Can I do that,
So
or is that not?
for the coin,
Action.
hold
I did equip it back in the day, but I don't know how to use it now. But
on. Is it called a rival coin?
rival
Yep.
coin, yeah.
So let me read it out. You can take a magic action to toss the coin, expending its charge. Roll any die to determine whether the coin comes up heads, on even number, or tails. So you don't make an attack roll here. Just
Oh, I see.
pick a die and roll it.
And how? Wait. So, but then do I not have an action because the double attack is just.
Oh, right. You know what? You can't actually use this coin this
Right.
turn.
Okay.
So you can run up and stab something.
Yeah, I'll run up and stab the Kuatua whip over here. 4, 5, 6, and then well, I rolled a 11 to hit before. Should I roll again, or you want to do that?
Oh no, that's okay. Oh, you actually.
Well, either way.
Oh, that's fine. So that is a miss, actually.
All right. That's all I got. I
Okay.
was hoping I could like steady aim, ping him with the coin, and then no, but that's all right.
All right, and now it is Oreiros.
Cool. I don't have a ton of ideas here except for continuing to kill these people. Koa Toa E has been hit before, right? He was stabbed and ran
Yeah.
away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna try to hit them again. So let's do that. Ooh, does a 15 hit?
Ooh, that's it.
Okay, how about a 6 with a total of 10?
10 damage.
Whoa.
You make another fish kebab out of that one.
I will use a bonus action to do Shield of Faith, and I want to do it on. Ryan, how hurt are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, I just don't want to get hit anymore. I don't know why you guys enjoy this so much. Like I'm gonna stay back. You guys go run at things now, and I'll.
I'm gonna take his toxic masculinity of saying he's okay even though he looks like he's dead, and I will give him a +2 bonus to his AC. It does require concentration, and it's up to 10 minutes,
Okay.
and it's one of my spell slots. So now you have a
All
+2
right.
to your AC.
Awesome. All right.
Orion, it's your turn.
I just want to get everybody away from me, and so I'm gonna bonus action shift to the hex onto the Kuato that's right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll try to Eldritch Blast him. I will. I I roll at disadvantage because he's close to me with a ranged spell attack.
Yep, that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll burn another luck point to give myself get rid of disadvantage
Okay.
on that. Actions, Eldritch Blast. That's a 17 to hit,
That's a hit.
and that will do 6 plus a d6, 8 damage. Pushes him back with repelling blast by what is it, 10 feet away from me, which
Mhm.
should get him out of far enough away that I can then move without him taking an opportunity attack. I can move 6
Yeah.
spaces.
Yep.
And then feeling cognizant of the fact that there anywhere to hide around here or get a little bit of cover, I guess, from maybe
I
the
mean,
whip,
you're standing right behind the mast.
the mast. Okay, I'll just move there to kind of use the mast as cover from the whip, and just go like, oh boy, oh boy, and kind of feeling a little bit worried that somebody's going to crawl up the top of the ship, and just Cole, I'm gonna need you to, like distract them or just no more nets, no more nets. Okay, that was a bad experience in the net. I thought being tied up was gonna be a fun thing. That's what I heard about, before when we were walking around Baldur's Gate. People talk like, oh, it's so fun, tie you up and stuff. I don't like it.
Got it, boss. So he is going to turn invisible, and it looks like the net moved afterwards. So you assume he crawled out of it.
All right, that's it for me.
All right. The whip's turn. All right. Let's see. The whip is going to. Oh yes, he's going to use his. Sorry, his staff is made out of coral, but it also has like a giant crab claw at the end of it. So it attempts to attack Dirk. Oh, that roll?
Attempt at will.
Roll dice. Roll dice, please.
Roll them. Make the dice. Do the rolly.
Why? Why no attack roll?
The whip is in love with
Oh,
me. Oh dear.
that maybe in the
Did it
wrong
not
way.
update?
No, I see it.
Hold on, I'm gonna refresh the page real
It's
quick.
getting worse.
Well, I think it'll. I think that's. I think we know what's going to happen.
Actually,
Oh!
my AC is 25.
Finally updated. Okay,
You did.
well you are.
Well, so your first one was a 23, right? And then you rolled it again for a 20. So the first one wasn't a nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see. You take 13 damage.
Oh,
Hot shit.
that hurts. Sure does.
All right, and because it's a giant crab claw, you are now grappled.
Oh, I was gonna say, are you cursed to be aware? Crap. This is a recurring
Cursed-
theme.
Is there going to be a third participant in these nightmares?
These
A
curses
giant
come in
fish?
threes.
But no, this your only curse is misfortune, because the whip is now going to be jumping off the ship with you in tow.
Oh dear.
I
You
wish
are
you
now
still.
in the water.
Uh-oh.
Sure wish I had that necklace that I gave away. Where dog? Hmm.
Hmm.
Bye, guys. Oh wait, the boat stopped.
I mean, the boat stopped, but he didn't.
Well,
So anyway, while you're in the water, you see this thing.
It's getting real bad for Dirk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do the giant one. My bad.
It's
There.
okay. It's just a little guy.
It's one of these. It's just a little guy. It's not that big. I mean, it looked big.
Everything looks big when you're terrified of it.
But it's off there.
it's not looking good.
And now it is the last Kuratoa. It's been cursed, and
It's
its leader
been
just went off the side. So it is also going to jump off the side,
cowards, cowards, all of you.
and it's going to try to hide. Not super well. So you know it's in the water over here.
Hopefully that shark will get it.
Dirk, you're in the water. You grabbed.
Hmm. Um. So.
Wiggle, my friend.
Paddle.
So
I've
you
got.
can spend your action, or oh no, is an escape attempt one of the actions that you can do as a minor action with the rogue?
Ooh, with the rogue.
And take a look at your
Oh,
face.
the cunning action.
No, I don't think so.
Cunning action, all features and traits.
No, cutting action is dash, disengage, hide.
Okay. So yes, so you can either spend an action to try to break free, or you can try stabbing him. Although he hasn't taken a whole lot of damage so far, and he looks tougher than all the other fish people you've seen on the boat.
All right, I'll try to roll escape. I'm pretty dexterous.
Yes, you can make a oh no, make that again the exact rules. You can make an athletics or acrobatics check.
I'll do acrobatics. Here we go. Come on, fish man.
All right.
Nice. Oh, that was
You
a net, but
carefully wiggle around and spin in the water, and you're able to wrest yourself free from the his pincer staff. And now you're in the water. So you have half to swim is half your regular movement.
And I can't just stab him on the way out, just for fun.
No, you
Yeah,
had to spend your whole
yeah, no.
your whole action to do that.
And where can I climb back up on the boat?
You can start with you can climb up the rudder.
Oh, okay. So there's no,
You-
that's not, this is, I don't know the dimensions of this boat. So, all right. And so I have 30, and so I have 15 feet of movement or 3 squares.
You
Yep.
could like
And is
try
one,
and drop a net down for you.
oh, thanks. sink me right to the bottom. Do I have to spend like uh upward movement, vertical movement, or or is this like
To start climbing up.
yeah, because I'm here. Is this up and
Can I
out?
get a? It is a slippery ass piece of wood that's
Natural.
vertically in the water.
Covered with
So I'm
fish
gonna need a athletics to climb. All right, you're able to don't quite move anywhere because uh, it's because you're swimming in the water and then also climbing. That reduces your move by quite a bit more. So you make it to just about the top of the rudder. So you're not in the water anymore, and you'll be able to do your full regular movement to get back into the boat. But on your next turn, but that as miraculously as you can, escape from the pincer and climb up the slippery barnacle crusted rudder on the back of the boat.
And all right. I guess
Oh,
that's
I'm
all I can
assuming that you spent your minor action to disengage.
Of course I did. Why would I not?
I don't know if you had something else you wanted to spend your minor action on.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, I'm not. I guess has what I've done invoked an attack of opportunity? Like, is that
Yes.
okay? So then, yeah, I'm sticking with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Meaning the disengage. Yeah.
All right. The reef shark is just gonna meander closer. He's not gonna do anything just yet.
There's plenty of fish people in the water, Mr. Shark.
Plenty of fish in the sea.
Oeiros.
I need
Ooh,
some coffee. I'll be right back.
okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can move. I can move right to the edge, basically, right?
Hmm.
Let's see. Let me think about this. Do I do? What would happen if I did ensnaring strike on a creature in the water? Would they just be ensnared and start sinking?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the edge here, and I'm gonna throw. So I have a javelin.
Oh,
So
okay. We're gonna throw the javelin at him
I'm gonna
in the
throw the
water.
javelin. Yep, and let's see if I hit. Oh, nope.
Oh, critical
That was
miss.
some bad throws. All right, well, or bad rolls. Okay, well, that it is what it is.
You aim the javelin very carefully, and you tense up your arm and go, "Rah!" And then you toss it with all your might, and it just stabs right into the lip of the back of the boat.
I meant to do that because the boat is haunted,
All
obviously. Good job
right.
climbing.
You have a minor action left. You moved and you did your attack, and you still have a minor action.
Yeah, I don't. What can I really do as a minor action? I think I'm like I couldn't. Could I? I couldn't. No, I mean I couldn't drop rope. I couldn't do anything. It's a minor, so
Okay,
and I think I'm
no
think I'm
worries. Just
okay.
wanted to check to see if you wanted to heal yourself or do something else.
Would have loved to have entangled that Koatoa whip and sunk him to the bottom of the ocean. Uh,
All
not
right.
the day.
Orion. Well, you're not actually above open ocean, but you're sort of above a reef near the coastline.
As determined by the shark.
Yeah.
So,
The
It's
reef
not an
shark was the
open.
indication that you're in a reef, not the miles of reef all around you.
Well, I see this reef shark, so we've got to be in a reef.
There could be food for a reef shark, but he would probably be ignored by that first shark. Let's go back to that first shark, actually.
Um, do I have any semblance of an idea where Cole went?
Um,
Like, did he go up the mast, or is he kind of moving around towards them, or is he watching everything happening that way, or you know what I mean?
you got an idea that he's kind of towards the steering wheel.
Do I think that? Well, so here's my mechanical question: is can Cole see what's happening over the side of the boat? Because Orion
No,
can't. No.
Cole is
Okay.
way too short.
Okay. I didn't know if he can fly. I didn't know if he went
Oh,
up high for it or anything, you know.
no.
Um,
Unfortunately, when you turned him into your familiar, he actually lost his wings.
you suck, Cole. Did he? I thought that they had a fly speed.
He did. He did when he killed Matreus.
No. I meant as a familiar.
Oh no, only certain familiars have a fly speed. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, the imp has a
Oh,
fly
he
of
does
40
have a
feet.
fly speed. Okay, sorry. Usually, I forget that he can fly. Or usually, I'm having him hide on you. But yeah, he has a fly speed. He just hasn't decided to use it for a while.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of like I'll run. I'm gonna run towards the top side of the boat. Let me see. So from here, um, can I get to? So I'm right there. Would I be
Yeah.
able to get like up here and see over the side to this guy
1, 2, 3,
in the water?
4. Yeah, sure.
Okay. And I'll yell for Cole to get eyes on what's happening on the other side of the boat, and then I will try to Eldritch Blast this guy so that he doesn't come back.
Hmm.
That will be a 15 to hit.
Well, that was a hit.
And that does 5 plus. Why is it not letting me? I should be able. Can I do that? Yeah. All right. 10 points of damage.
Oh, that's just enough.
And that will drive him deeper into the ocean, I guess, away from me.
Yep. He's fish. He's fish food. Bleh.
And hopefully that'll draw. I don't know. Well, let's be honest. Orion doesn't know there's a shark in the water. He just saw that guy jump over the side, and he's really pissed.
You see now that you're on the side of the boat, there's like this giant mesh of like tied together different types of like fishing line and nets and stuff. Just this huge mass of like webbing that is caught on the whole front of the mast of the boat and looks to be tied somewhere underwater.
Who is the captain of this vessel?
Well, the captain's on the front of the boat, leaning over the side, desperately, almost uselessly trying to cut the line from the top of his reach, but they
Well, that's
aren't
better.
really able to.
At least he's
But
trying.
I mean, who's trying?
He's giving it.
The
His
thing
all,
is
I
that
guess.
there's a whole lot that is holding the boat down that you can't really reach from the top from inside the boat.
Yep. Okay. And yeah, and so I just want Cole to get
In the air.
a visual. Yeah, I want him to get a visual on Dirk and the Kuatoa whip and kind of see what's going on the backside of the boat while Orion's looking off this side of the boat for right now.
Ooh.
and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
What does it cost to get a reef shark mount?
You need a reef shark saddle.
Oh,
All right. So Cole follows exactly your word and perches right here. Perches right here on the side of the boat. He's still invisible though.
Still invisible. Yeah. Gotcha. Cool.
All right. It's the whip's turn.
Whip.
The whip will try to conjure a slimy glob on Dirk.
Is he a cool whip?
He's a Kuatoa whip. 12 versus AC, Dirk.
14.
And it's a miss. He's like, alright, and it is
Classic
now Dirk's
Kuatoa.
turn.
Come
Is
up a little,
everyone else
buddy.
Oh,
Mock voice on mute?
Oh.
I haven't tried.
What?
I
It's
just
your
said, is
turn,
everyone
right?
else trying after Verlick? My turn? Oh, I'm sorry.
yes.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry. So I have movement to get back up onto the boat, right?
Mhm.
Because but I'm still next to the whip, yeah. So I could.
Well, not anymore. You're like
Oh, okay. I'm up
10
on the
feet
roof.
up
Yeah.
out of the water. Not quite to the top of the boat, but you're on top of the
Got it. Well-
it's not the oar. What's it called again? The rudder.
Okay. Well, but then let's still. Can I use the coin now?
Yes, you could use the coin.
All right, let's use the coin. And how do I see?
So I think there should be like just a roll dice option.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll any dice.
Okay.
What would
And, well,
they,
yeah, any dice, right?
like evens or odds?
Mm-hmm.
Or was
If
it
it's
It
even,
is.
just evens or odds. All right, evens.
Nice.
Head, hopefully. It doesn't.
All right, one target creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself. It must make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Yep. The whip.
Whip. Wisdom. Oh, it makes the saving throw.
Ah. All right.
Oh, but it still takes half as much damage. So roll the 2d4.
Hey,
All right.
not bad.
That's a pretty good coin.
Hey,
I'm trying to form.
that's pretty good.
Pretty
Don't
good.
know. 2D. No.
I mean,
God.
just
Oh, I
you
see.
can just roll it twice over there
I-
in the corner.
You said 2d4?
Yes.
Okay, that's. I know. I was trying to figure it out.
Oh, nice. So he takes a whole 4 damage. That's the best possible damage you could have done.
Hey.
Yeah, it's like, wait a second. Great.
All right,
All right,
and
now-
are you gonna get
1,
back up on
2,
there?
3, 4.
Welcome
right,
back,
so-
friend.
Thanks.
Yes,
sir.
that's about
Thanks
as far
for Adam. Oh. All right. Yeah, I'm about to die, but we're all good.
I can heal you.
We'll see how this fight goes. I think we'll see. Don't worry.
The reef shark is going to try to hide.
Oh, I thought the
Ugh.
reef shark was fighting with it like it was a neutral in this battle. Yeah. All right, fine.
I don't know. I think it has probably an alliance with the Kuatoa.
It
You know, the
knows
funny
the Kuatoa.
I see.
Funny thing is, I've read that name a lot, but I don't think I've ever said it out loud. Kuatoa?
Kuatoa. Kuatoa.
I think I've always said it as Kuatoa, but I don't think that's right. I think it's
Kua.
Kua.
Uo.
Well, let's capture this
Whoa.
guy and ask him.
Actually, you know what? I need to get my. Let me grab my actual books. I think it has a pronunciation guide.
I just remember their
Oh, okay.
god
Be
is
right back.
like I think their god's name is like it's like Bagogi Poop.
They're a very refined culture.
It's like Bagoga Poop. So Dirk, I can heal you for 5, but I think we're basically done with the battle. I'm hoping I could throw down this uh, lance or whatever.
Well, we're saying, is this whip running away or is this whip coming back?
Well,
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
But I'd like it to die. Like
Right.
it's attack. It's already come back once. Fool me once. Shame on
it.
shame on
I mean,
you. Fool me twice, you ain't gonna get fooled again.
Watch me make this drive.
it certainly could be back, and your boat isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, and that's a deep cut George W. Bush quote.
Hey, here's K.
Yeah, is it Koa? Quoa? It's got to be one of those two, right?
Kuotoa.
Koatoa.
Kuotoa.
Kuotua. It's in
Oh,
the.
yes.
It's got a pronunciation on there somewhere. But
Yes.
Tua.
Wait, say that again?
Kuotua. Oh, I've got Kuotua.
Say it again?
Tua.
Kua Tua?
Oh, no.
Kuo.
Oh, O is in gnome.
Kuo
Kuotoa.
Tua.
Kuotoa.
Kuo. Kuo Toa.
Yeah, it's K is in monk. O or U is in noon. Ku.
I think you mean
O is in
K.
gnome.
K is in night.
Toa. Kuotoa. All right, what are we doing?
All right, let's see. It was Dirk's turn. It's now Oeiros' turn.
Yes, now that I've banished the ghosts of the ship, let's do this properly. I'm going to try to throw the javelin again.
Okay,
Does 14 hit?
that's a hit.
Thank God. All right. Cheese and crackers. Okay. So only 4 damage, but real quick. So I threw it. It also inflicts slow because I'm tuned to javelin and the lance. So it does slow it. And you know what I'm going to do? I am going to do my ensnaring strike. So as I hit the target, grasping vines appear on it, and it has to make a strength saving throw. It has to do... shit, it did it. Damn it. It was strength 13.
Oh, just barely.
But on a successful save, the vines shrivel away and the spell ends. Damn.
Does it do damage though?
Nope.
Oh, hold on. Let me take a look at that.
Oh, boys. The paladin that I made to help my sons because they are only violent and don't think about healing themselves. He's a Oath of the Ancients, but he's 2014 version, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it does do 1d6 damage.
Pain.
But it does it at the start of each of its turns if it's ensnared.
Oh, but it's only while it's
restrained. Yeah, they take damage.
Right. So, I just wanted to get this thing eaten by the shark. But it took a little bit of damage. I mean, at least It
did.
took some damage, but I did lose
It
that
took some
javelin.
You did. It's the whip javelin now.
Yeah, but it looked cool,
Uh,
right, Dirk?
Look, lost.
I mean, I threw it right at him. I hit him. That was pretty
Yeah, is
cool.
it stuck there
Ryan,
still? Can we get it back up here?
Yeah, is it
your
stuck
turn.
on
Do we
him?
know? Does would I roll like a? Do I know anything about the Kuotoa? Kuotoa? Make
Well, you
not a
sent Cole over there, and
well,
you
no, like in
can.
general, like what they're scared of or anything along those lines.
Oh,
Have I heard about them growing up here?
sure. Can I get a Arcana knowledge?
Ghana?
Mhm.
You got it. I probably don't know
Credit
Jack.
card.
Not a big
Oh,
guy, not a big fish guy. You living in Cold Field, you know. Okay. Then
No.
Cole will summon up. Actually, you know what? A vision comes to mind of
Fish
the
fillet?
you know some, no the kind of what the savage gods, the savage kings. A vision of kind of the temple that he had seen when he was searching for his dad comes to his mind, and he's gonna through. So I'll take a bonus action to look through Cole's eyes, and Orion's going to move towards the middle of the ship to get away from the edge. And
hmm.
seeing the Kuotoa in the water, he's going to cast Phantasmal. What is it? It's called Phantasmal Force, I believe. Yeah. So this is a DC 13 intelligence save for the Kuotoa. And
Oh,
he's
you
gonna.
can't. So you're trying to cast a spell through Cole?
So the Phantasmal Force is to cast. It is you attempt to craft an illusion in the mind of a creature that you can see. So I'm
You
not
currently
casting it
cannot see
through
it.
Cole, but using my bonus action to see through Cole's eyes with the Find
So
Familiar spell, can I see
yes,
cast
I,
the
I,
spell?
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Um,
Don't ruin my
you
fun, Rob.
do. You can when you do that. When you see through your familiar's eyes, your eyes turn off, and your magic can only extend through your own body and focus, unless it's a spell with a range of touch. If it's a touch spell, then it can be delivered through your familiar, but you cannot deliver ranged spell attacks through your familiar.
So when, sorry, well, we can talk about this later to clarify it for me, because I don't know that like even like investment of the chain master helps me with that.
No,
Like, is there
there
anything
isn't a
like
thing that lets you.
gaze of two minds, as long as the creature is on the same plane of existence, you can take blah, 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 blah. With gaze of two minds, I think if I had that Eldritch Invocation later,
Hmm.
I might be able to. Right? Touch a willing creature, perceive through its senses until the end of your next turn, as long as the creature on the same plane. Blah, blah, blah. No, I don't know. So, oh, there we go. While perceiving through them, you can cast spells as if you were in their space or they were in yours. So I would need another invocation to be able to do what I'm thinking now. I see what
Yes,
you're saying. Okay. Hmm. Well, I can't really. Okay. So I'm up. Cole or Orion's up here. He can't really get into visual range from there, can he? One, two, three, four, five, six. Probably not enough from there.
well, the boat
Um,
is still stuck. If there was other problems that may require your attention.
Yeah, no. I'm saying if there's anything that I could see, but if I could see that Kuo-toa to try and do this. But instead, yeah, I'll use my well, one I can't bonus action shift my hex to him. I still have hex going, but I can't shift it to him because I can't see him. I will, yeah, I'll see if I can try and if there's anything off the side of the boat. Is there anything that I can cut and
You
or
can,
with my dagger or try and blow away with my Eldritch Blast?
yes, you can shoot at the netting.
You got it. All right. I'll do that then, because that's about all that you can do. And I'm just gonna kind of move down that way.
Okay.
Um,
Well, the netting is on the front of the boat.
Oh,
So I assume
well,
that you're going to shoot and then move.
yeah. I don't know if 11 hits net.
Yeah, 11 hits net. It's a big net.
Nothing but net. You said
Nothing but net.
Nothing but
that's
net.
yeah.
10 damage.
You shoot at a net in
So
the
you
water, miss the water.
so you scorch through a good portion of the net, and the boat actually lurches forward. Can everyone get a strength saving throw again, please?
Oh, God. Not making things.
Finally, a decent roll.
It's a 13.
21, baby.
That's a good call.
And Dirk. Oh, Dirk. Unfortunately, you slip and fall.
Wow.
Oh no!
That's
I would
okay.
have
You're not
thought
near the edge, so you don't slip back into the water.
all that foot play would have helped you here.
Still trying to find a sea leg. So the net seems like it was halfway finished cutting, but it still has the boat in its grasp. But
Okay.
you're just going to leave that to the crew to try to grasp at it. I think one of them is like calling to like they're trying to like tie one of their knives to the end of a plank or something to try to reach down and cut the line. But it's taken a while.
They got to earn their keep. Which is probably something my character would really think.
They let you on this boat for free.
Oh well. Look, their generosity is being repaid.
It'd all be fish food.
That's true. They would all be fish food. So is that your turn, Orion?
Yes.
David?
Oh yeah. No, for me that's it.
Oh,
Sorry, I
okay.
used all my movement in my action. I got nothing else I can really do
Okay.
because I can't see him yet. So.
I'd just like to confirm when people's turns are done.
No, I appreciate it. You're right. I was just reading through these invocations because you made a good point, and I was like, oh wait, I've read this. Oh yeah, no, you're right. You got it.
All right. Cole is following the last direction that you had, which is to keep eyes on the Kuratoa, and he is following that directive because he's in no hurry to jump into the cold, dark water where the shark and the Kuratoa is. He's going to stay right where he is, nice and invisible, nice and safe.
You know, if you never have any risk in life, you're never gonna have any reward, Cole.
Uh,
Maybe if you can speak with him, you could make a deal.
I'm just following your orders, boss.
You're right. Yeah, no, you're doing great. Hey, thanks for getting me out of the net. You're doing all right. I like you, Cole, right now.
All right. The whip is here, and he is going to also try to hide. Oh yeah, he slinks down to the dark water, and you lose sight of him.
Can we try to find him
Sure.
by looking real
It's
hard?
your turn. Did you want to spend a turn looking through looking through the water? Perception check. Active search.
Wow. Well, I don't have any ranged weapon. Never mind.
Oh, I think you have a bow. Or you also have the ice knife.
So I'd have to drop one of my daggers, or
Yes,
put it
you'd have to drop one. You'd have to put one of your daggers away, and so you had a hand free, so you could cast spells.
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna go looking for him. And so here, and then you want a perception check.
Perception check. Yes.
Here we go. Oh, is that good?
Ooh.
Do I hurt
Oh,
my eyeballs looking at it? Oh, wait a minute.
you're like trying to jump up and down to like look over the lip because it's a little bit too high for a halfling.
Can
You're
I
like,
use? Wait,
see it?
Can I use what is it? A luck? What is it?
I'll give
Oh
you
yes, you do.
If I
You
roll
reroll ones, don't you?
yeah, I can but one time per day or something. Oh no, yeah. If I just okay, yeah. So I can re-roll that one, right?
Yeah.
So let me re-roll.
Go right ahead.
When you roll a 1, you can re-roll the die. That's true. It's not even just one time per day. I think it's any time as a
If
halfling
I
you
roll
roll
a
a
one, I
1.
can re-roll.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that does not do you much better.
Can I blindly cast Ice Knife into the darkness? It's fine. All right.
I attack the darkness.
I mean, you can.
That is perfectly within the rules if you want to try to guess what square he's in.
Rob, you remember I cast magic missile and I attack
Oh
the
yes,
darkness?
I cast magic missile into the
What do you
darkness.
attack? I attack the darkness.
I'm attacking the darkness.
I mean, all right. So wait, I gotta put a dagger away. So uh, you go unequip that dagger, and then I've gotta just ice knife into this. Can I ping? I'm gonna ping right here. Which is
Okay.
the last.
You think
square.
he's in that square?
Yeah. Or the last square he was in. I think that was
Okay.
yeah. Or no, it was this one, wasn't it? I can't see if I'm pinging correctly.
No, I can see what squares you're picking. If
Oh,
you're absolutely sure that you think that he hid and then didn't move.
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
as a rogue, Dirk would know.
You sunk
Sometimes
my
it's
battleship.
best to
what about
hide and not
my
move.
animal speaker over here?
Ice knife to J5.
All right. All right. So your ice knife forms in the air and then shoots out from your hand and plunges into the water. And, you know, it does kind of like explode and cause a little geyser, but you do not see anything else.
Now can I go ice skating on the ice that formed?
Well, I mean, some ice like bubbles up
Oh,
from the
okay.
explosion, but otherwise, no.
Very light. No, it's fine. I'm done.
Oeiros.
Okay, so did you make him do a minor or a bonus to do a or perception to see
Oh,
to see it?
that's right, Dirk. It would have been a full action for you to conduct like a full search. So
Because I was
Good thing I didn't do anything anyway.
yeah, well, I mean, we'll just say that you get your spell slot back
Oh, I see.
for the ice knife
Sure.
that you didn't actually have time to cast. Apologies.
So since I can't see it, I mean I think it's over. Like I'm not gonna go looking for this thing.
Okay.
Well, I
Well,
guess
the boat is still stuck.
Good lord. Because even if I see it, I can't do anything.
I mean, you do have the mariner's armor.
Was this whole session set up so I'd have to wear orcish armor? Because this is not gonna happen.
I love that even like real life Jordan is like, no, I won't do it.
I guess I'll just do nothing.
I mean, it's up to you.
Hold on. Wait a second. Was that crab claw staff? Did it look magical? You know what?
I mean,
We're
you
just
saw
going to
him.
assume everything is magic, because that's he's going to do detect magic.
Okay. So,
Ooh, interesting.
So it's an action. But I'm going to try to sense the presence of magical effects within 30 feet of myself.
hold on.
You have to
I
go.
mean, And I do think Werosh is thinking like, oh yeah, like obviously this guy's magic. And that's where the audio cut out. We were able to defeat the Koatoa and then return to Candlekeep. Once there, we got some information from Matrius, the curse expert we resurrected, who gave us a talisman to take to a rumored shadow crossing, although we didn't know exactly where it was. He gave us this map, and we started to follow the path there. As we followed its instructions to a haunted village, we stirred up a little trouble. And this is where the session ended, and the next one picks up.